I know Tank, Shady.
I know
Tank
Tank too.
Let him talk. Go ahead.
Hey, I know Tank too, and I know for a fact at the end of the day, like, he is not jumping into no fight with me.
Shakur Stevenson, after his performance last night against Artem Huyayan. Hopefully I said his name right this time. Shakur Stevenson now says that he's the most hated man in boxing. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I just do this all day, the two-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
Check it out, man. Shakur Stevenson for Artem Huyayan. You know what I'm saying? But he fought Artem, right? Shakur Stevenson, if you didn't know any better, once again, if you didn't know any better, you would have thought he lost that fight. Based off of just the reaction from fans and, critics alike, it's going to be tough for Shakur Stevenson, right? It's going to be really tough for the kid. But he says this: most hated man in the sport, and I appreciate y'all for it. Thank you. Much respect to Artem. He came in shape and did what he could last night. I respect it. Shout out to the ones who support me, for real. Y'all the ones who keep me going. We still undefeated, and it's still going to stay that way. Tell your favorite fighters jump in the ring since I'm not like that. I'll be ready, waiting, and thank you all for the good and the bad. End quote. This is what Shakur had to say more recently in regards to his performance, right? He's been receiving criticism. People was leaving the building. A lot of different things was happening during that fight, man, other than what people were anticipating, which was a stoppage. It seemed like somewhere throughout the fight, midway throughout the fight, it seemed like Shakur Stevenson almost had him out of there. It seemed like he could have just really pressed forward, kept attacking the body, really start putting them punches together, and he didn't get him out of there. But Artem Huyayan seemed to have gained a second win throughout the fight and went and survived, right? Essentially survived. But Shakur says this. One, he trained for 3 weeks in Germany to get ready for that fight and wasn't in no shape, and he looked extremely pissed because he felt he won the fight. This one, he trained in Vegas at Top Rank Gym for 8 weeks, and he's extremely happy he made it to the final bell. Artem Huyayan, after 12 rounds with Frank Martin on the left right here, 12 rounds with Shakur Stevenson, right? He was happy to survive, according to Shakur Stevenson. I mean, Shakur Stevenson really outclassed this guy, right? And it's unfortunate that the standard for Shakur Stevenson is extremely high, you guys. This is not me. I'm a big fan of the kid, but I'm just telling you guys the reality of the situation. Shakur Stevenson is too good for his own good, and he's going to really have to do things in the ring that he normally wouldn't do as a fighter to really, really get things going in his career. Because let's be honest, based off this performance, they're going to use this as a reason not to fight him. People were leaving the building. People in Newark was booing. He didn't get the stoppage against Artem Huyayan. The standard is just extremely high for Shakur Stevenson, man. He says, dude be blowing up my phone, begging for an interview. I can't believe I even gave him my number. That ninja's sick, right? And look, these are the guys that these fighters be giving interviews. Look, this dude, Tony Closer, said that awkward style going to be hard to stop him. I'm definitely looking forward to you putting on the show. And then let's see. I was looking for a murder. Bro, what happened? Yeah, I mean, the standards is really high for Shakur Stevenson, you guys. You know what I'm saying? The standards really, really high. He's gonna be expected to put up no less than an A+ performance. He's gonna be expected to stop a lot of these guys. There's really, really tough guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's just gonna be the story of his career until that right opportunity comes his way. He's supposed to be a free agent now. Top Rank. I heard something about they offered him $15 million or something like that. I'm not quite sure about the business right now. But whatever the case, man, Shakur's business should be in that gym learning to close the show, right? That's one of the things, like I told you guys, that's an art within itself. Finishing a guy, closing the show, that's an art within itself, and that's an art that Shakur Stevenson hasn't seemed to have yet mastered in a sport of boxing. As phenomenally talented as he is, he's an extremely talented guy. Dude couldn't hit Shakur with confetti. He only time Shakur got hit is when he allowed dude to hit him, and he was really, really trying to press the action later in the fight. But other than that, man, Artem Huyayan didn't have nothing for Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, didn't do nothing but run everybody away. Of course, the GOAT has been standing 10 toes down for a little bro, Shakur Stevenson. Because there's been a lot of criticism with Shakur Stevenson right now based off his performance, man. This is going to be the story of his career, man. And this is why I told you guys before the fight, he absolutely got to get the stoppage. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I love the sweet science. You know what I'm saying? I can deal with a 12 rounder. Of course, it was a little boring at times, but I understand what I'm watching. But yeah, general audience, the people that hate Shakur Stevenson, the standards really high for this kid, and he's going to have to find a way to implement offense or assert himself in a way to really just close the show in these fights. But tell me what you guys think. Is Shakur Stevenson really the most hated man in boxing? Like, subscribe, hot your boy. Peace out.